quote, "I think at this point people should know that just hasn't worked out over the years." Rodgers did end up with 4 touchdowns, just the 1 pick in that 40-14 win over the Titans. So, Shannon, was this a bad idea for Malcolm Butler?
Yeah, Skip, you down 19. Why are you taunting the man? And you do realize Devontae Adams was cooking. I know it was cold out there, but Devontae Adams was cooking.
Cooking you.
On the frozen tundra. Yeah. Skip, I don't get these guys. The same thing happened. We talked about it yesterday, Skip, on Monday night. J.C. Jackson broke up a pass on Stephon Diggs. He got in the man's face. I locked you up. You can't get nothing. Stephon Diggs said, okay, you better keep your mouth shut. Guess what? They went to work on him. 9 for $145, 3 touchdowns later. Now J.C. Jackson looking like the man's illegitimate son. Because that's what he did. He sunned him.
He did.
I get it. When you're having success, Skip, and Aaron Rodgers, he like to have fun, Skip. He's one of the few quarterbacks, you know, hey, he can run down there to the big camera and everybody else dancing. He dancing right there with him. Remember, Skip, he did them at Crinkleberry. And Tampa hit them with Crinkleberry on him. I was like, look at him, right?
And then what happened? Maybe he should have stopped short of that, right? Maybe that was a little premature.
But teams, when they see you do that, and it happened a lot to us when I was playing back in the 90s, late 90s, when we were really, really good, with the Mile High Salute.
Yep.
Joker coming in, scoring touchdowns, they saluting. Okay, well, guess what? You about to think it's a military parade because there's about to be some saluting going on because we coming right back at you. Andre Rison scored a touchdown. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he might have been at Kansas City. He might have been Kansas City, the Falcons.
Yep.
And he did my thing. He did the hawk pose.
Did he?
Okay, that's how you want to do it, Dre? I know you, but that's how you want to do it. Guess what? I got the end zone. I went stuck to the goalpost. I'm going to do the Spider-Man. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep marking each other until somebody lose. But at the end of the day, guess what? We got that dub. But let that go, bro. I can see, wait till the end of the game, and then you can do all the discount double checks and all the stuff that you want to do. But you can't do that in the middle of the game when the man toasting you. Devontae Adams is killing you. And you have the nerve to make one play. This man got 3 tubs. And you got the nerve to do this. Man, I don't know. That's the young guys. That's the new social media. That's the new age thing.
Okay, let's look at the history of discount double check, or it started out as a championship belt. So Aaron started it back in, I don't even know what year it was, 2012, I believe. And then 13, 14, it became all the rage and everybody was doing it. And
they worked it into the commercial.
Yep, they worked it into the commercial. Discount double check.
Yeah.
Okay, then all of a sudden, it got retired because it's been a number of years, and I don't know exactly how many, that Aaron let it go.
Right.
He hasn't played great over the last 4 years. Stats have declined, but over the last 4 years, for sure, I have not seen him do it at all. So 2 games back, Carolina at Lambeau. First half, Aaron Rodgers ran it in from, I think it was about 7 yards out.
Right.
And he just hopped over the goal line because he had a little opening.
Right.
If we could see it, he just takes off, and then he's got a little opening, and he just hopped over the goal line and stopped short and gave it a tiny one. Just a little. He just gave it a little bit.
Yeah. I'm still the heavyweight champ.
Yeah, just a touch to bring it back out of retirement, saying, you know what, I'm feeling really good about myself and my year, so I think it's time to give it a little one. Okay.
Right.
And it was a little subtle, and I think a lot of people didn't even catch it because he wasn't out in the open. He was surrounded by teammates, right? In the second half of that game, he threw for a grand total of 44 yards, and he said, I stunk after the Carolina game.
Correct.
So that was early, then late wasn't so great. So here we come with Malcolm Butler. Okay, what do we know about Malcolm Butler? This is why I'm going to defend him. He does have 2 rings to Aaron's 1 ring.
Yeah.
So you got to give him that he he was a key reason, if not the reason, you could argue, that the Patriots won that Seattle Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
He made the greatest break on the ball. You can argue it's the greatest single defensive play in the history of the Super Bowl because it's
in the history of sports.
History of sports.
Super Bowl in the NFL. No question.
Okay.
No question.
Right? Okay. You can also argue that Malcolm Butler was a key reason that Tom Brady lost a 7th ring when he put up 33 on Philadelphia in that Super Bowl up in Minneapolis. And Malcolm Butler, who'd played the most snaps on defense, was doghouse for the whole game and didn't play a single defensive snap. He played one snap on special teams, no defensive snaps. So you can argue he was in the middle of two big Super Bowl outcomes, right? So here we go on Sunday night, and he's already getting torched, to your point. He's getting roasted and toasted on that frozen tundra.
Yes.
And late in the game, he picks off a ball. I think we have it, or we've probably already shown it. I wasn't really watching, but it's 12:32 left in the fourth quarter, and so 3rd and 8 play, and Aaron rolls to his right and tries one over the middle. And at this point, the game is completely out of hand because it's 33-14.
Right.
And he made a great break on the ball because that's what he does.
Right.
And he picked it off, and he just couldn't help himself. He gave it a big old championship belt. Now, Aaron says in the interview that he did yesterday on the
Pat
McAfee show that he did not see it, nor did he know about it until later. So it wasn't like he said, I'm coming after you right now. But ironically, he did go after him inadvertently, unwittingly.
He didn't see it, but guess who did see it? I bet his teammate did. Yes.
I saw a shot of Devontae where he was talking to an assistant coach, and it looked like they were saying, did he do that? Yeah, he did.
Yes.
Okay, so what does Devontae do on the next offensive series? If we could see these plays, there's a 27-yarder and a 32-yarder to Devontae, but Aaron doesn't know that he's trying to get even here. That's the interception. Okay. Now we got the next series, and we got 2 shots to Devontae. One's a catch and run, and one's a sweet throw. I thought it was the best throw of the night by Aaron. That's just a quick hitch to the wideout, and he just outrun. But he went right by Malcolm Butler and up the sideline for 27. And then this is the throw to me. He's off his back foot and just dropped it right down the chimney. Sweet throw, sweet catch. And they were, again, unwittingly getting even.
Yes.
Okay, but I'm not going to back off a Malcolm Butler who his whole demeanor, his whole mindset is, you can't beat me, and I'm going to have no memory if you do beat me, right? Because that's the best cornerbacks. He did make one Pro Bowl. I think he's really good. You know, again, is he a top 5? No, but I would put him in the top 10.
There are certain guys you just leave alone. You want to talk Mitchell Trubisky? Go ahead.